Well, howdy ho, my peeps. I am standing at the end of a little beach access road in San Simeon, California, watching the sunset. Isn't that beautiful? We didn't get out of here quite in time to see the sun actually going behind the clouds, but there's quite a cloud bank out there anyway, so yeah, we had to get a couple days away. It has been one long hot summer. So we're staying tonight and maybe even tomorrow night. Grace is holding down the fort. Yeah, this is another view. I just love the California coast, the Central Coast. It is so rugged and wild and windswept and deserted most of the time. There are a couple other people parked up here watching the sunset like we are, but you know, it's pretty darn deserted. I saw a cormorant or some kind of bird over there floating around in the surf. It's a bank of clouds out there on the other side of that horizon. It will probably roll in and make things foggy in the morning, which is just the way I like it. So we're staying at this cheesy little semi-seaside motel called the San Simeon Lodge. I thought it was actually on the beach, but it wasn't. It's directly across the street, walking distance. Anyway, it's got a mini mart and a restaurant and a guy staying next to us who smokes too much, and the smoke comes in through our the screen door in our room that is supposed to be, you want to be able to leave that thing open, but we can't because the smoke comes in. Plus he has a yappy little dog, so God. We decided we were just going to drive around a little bit. We took a look at the sunset. And you want to drive around some more, honey? What do you want to do, Grant?
It's just going to get dark. There's not going to be anything.
Yeah, it's just going to get dark and there's not going to be anything. Look, I lost a crown again. I lost it a few days ago. I went, she cemented it back in, and now I lost it again. But thankfully it's not permanent. Anyhow, well, I guess we're done here. We just wanted to come and take a look at the water and say hi. Now we're heading back over to our hotel room. Motel room. Definitely not a hotel. Okay, so we're looking at the little, you know, whatever you call these things, the plaques about the place, and it talks about the Portola, or actually Portola is how you really pronounce it, expedition. I had one of my eight great grandfathers came with Portola, and then I had three more come a few years later with Dianza and with Junipero Serra. So it's kind of cool. This speaks to my family's legacy right here. And yeah, interesting. So we could have gone to the bar and grill attached to this place, but there's also a mini mart, the coolest mini mart. The guy working behind the counter was singing along with the radio, I don't know, sounded like maybe Middle Eastern song, and he's dancing around and he just makes you happy to watch him be happy. Anyhow, so we ended up with chicken and a biscuit, some salami and cheese, some prosciutto and cheese, an egg salad sandwich to split, and an Italian baguette sandwich to split. So yeah, dinner. It's got a nice amount of protein. It's heavily ultra processed, and I cannot wait to dig my teeth into it. Or, well, you know, what teeth I have left anyway. Okay, so I am loving this place in the broad light of day, and it's yellow mid-century, not 2010 does mid-century modern lobby. It's super cool. We decided to stay an extra day, but I wanted to show you guys this floor. I keep discovering all this stuff that I had in my childhood home, including a slate floor. We had a slate floor exactly like this in our childhood home. And I'll show you the other thing later that I discovered this morning when I was taking my shower. I thought it was a real hoot. Anyhow, I'm going to turn this around. So now first place we're going to go is down to Moonstone Beach. Back when I was a little kid, my parents used to go camping there with us all the time. So we've been hanging out at Moonstone since I was, 6 or 7 years old. Anyhow, so that would be 60 years. Anyhow, so we're going to go down there and walk around and kind of get the blood flowing a little bit and then decide what to do next. I'm not sure what we're going to do after that. We might go into Shell Beach and see my brother, not quite sure, but it is a glorious day. Let me give you a shot of the ocean from here. Yep, the sky is blue, the ocean is calm, there's not a cloud in it, and it is California, so we are listening to the buzz, buzz, buzz of a backpack blower. Okay, so I decided to pull over to give you a shot of this. They have like it's like a Halloween play yard where they set up a bunch of little Halloween things. I'm not exactly sure what you do, but I guess little kids love it. And then right here is the awesome liquor store that had the fun guy who was dancing and singing to the radio in I don't know, Farsi or some gorgeous language last night. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. They have everything you could possibly want in there. So I thought I would walk across the street here, get a slightly better look at this Halloween play yard. I wonder if they change it up for all the seasons. I'll have to ask. Oh, we got lots of gopher holes. This is Gopher Hole Central over here. But I think this is kind of funny. Let's see, what do we have? I don't know. Maybe this isn't Halloween. Maybe this is just like, oh, you know what? We might be, this might be just elves in fairyland. Here's this little dude with his mushroom hat and something on top of it. That is a cool looking paper mache thing or whatever. That's neato. It's some kind of bug that's sucking his brain out. I like that. And then we have a little girl over here. Oh, she's a Will-O-Wisp created by Kim Miller. Hey, Will-O-Wisp. And then we've got, let's see, what do we have over here? This is Shiitake Happens. Oh, that's cute. I like Shiitake Happens. We've got a parrot over there and kind of an eagle mermaid thing over here. Somebody was on some seriously good drugs when they designed this place. Serpens aquia combiner, which probably means a snake eagle, although I haven't learned those nouns yet in Spanish. Serpens, yeah. Let's see, what's up over here? Yeah. See, this is a result of, having really good pot and marijuana that anyone can partake of when they want to design a silly sea bun. I love this. His eyes sticking out of his head. Oh, this stuff is adorable. Okay, what else do we have? We have, oh no, this is interesting. This is Trixie. Trixie is got that stuck in the headlights, I'm going to get hit, but I sort of no longer care look on her face, doesn't she? Yeah. And then we have some kind of a family over here, I think. I'm not sure. God, I love his pajamas. Oh, dude, your pajamas are awesome. Oh, I see. They're looking in the other direction. So I need to come over on this side so I can see what they're scary faces look like. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's the storyteller tree right there. And then these are the people sitting listening to the storyteller. Well, people's a bit of a stretch. These are the creatures. The creatures are Owlbird and Screech, Dolina, Glinda Goldtail, and Sleepy Time. Oh, I love Sleepy Time. Look at the look on Sleepy Time's face. Yeah, he just smoked something that is gonna put him out for the rest of the night. All right, so what do we have over here? Aw, we have a unicorn. A unicorn for my friend Leanne. And this unicorn, the name is Unca de Oro. That must mean golden horn, right? I'm guessing. I don't know what Unca means. I know de Oro means gold, of gold. Here we've got Rowan Brandywine. Now, Rowan Brandywine, Rowan's got a special place in my heart already because he reminds me of my friend Dave. Dave, I know you're going to see this. Look at Rowan's wonderful beard right there. Yeah, and his Coolio hippie hat. Yep. That reminds me of you, Dave. Let's see, what else do we have? I've almost shown you everything. Oh, here's another one for Leanne and for Judy. Caliani. Caliani is a beautiful and frightening looking mermaid, a siren, probably much closer to what sirens would really look like, since they're scary and they lure them into their deaths. Oh, and isn't this adorable? This is called a little gnomance, and we have this gnome with his Be Mine Valentine, and he's trying to get this gnome girl over here to give him the time of day. That's too cute. All right, what do we have over here? This is Trill. And Trill's just a cute little purple fairy. Yeah, Trill. I'm all in purple today too. Now, this is my favorite one. I love this one. I don't know what he is, but check it out. His head moves in the wind. Is that gonna move? Yeah, it's moving a little bit in the wind. There it goes. And he's just marvelously frightening. He's got his backpack. This is Traveler Troll. Traveler Troll has food and stuff. Little head's nodding. Back here, he's got his bedroll and his rye whiskey right here. Traveler Troll is my favorite. Yeah, Traveler Troll. All this stuff makes me want to go home and start building armatures. What else do we have? We have these interesting, or I guess it's one interesting worm. It goes probably down into the ground and then comes back up over here. Let's see what this worm is called. Oh, it's the Loch Ness Monster. Its name is Happy Ness. Kind of like Catty Ness and the Revenge. Yeah. A band from back in the day, a marvelous band from back in the day, Rockabilly. Created and fronted by my friend Rebecca Carvea. This is Fantastical Cove. With gratitude to Millie Jean Knickerbocker, a scarecrow friend who helped make this display possible. Thank you, Millie Jean. This is lovely, and what a great banner. So I believe we've seen all of it. Of course, Grant and I need to get somebody to take our picture when we put our faces through the face board. I might have to get Grant to smoke a little of that good California weed in order to loosen him up, make him participate in the Fantastical Cove experience. So there you go. Now we're heading to Moonstone Beach. You're hearing the afterburners of a big old fighter jet that just flew overhead. Anyhow, this is the quintessential Cambria or Cambria, depending on how you want to pronounce it, view. Those trees you see right there, those are Cambria pines, what this place is sort of named after. Here the street drains down into that drainage, which drains down into the cove here. Lots and lots of seabirds. Let's take a peek. Yeah, lots of seabirds out there. And the other thing you see a lot of when you're here is ice plant. This entire area of the coast was planted in ice plant, oh, I don't know, back in the late 1940s maybe. And it was used as and is still being used obviously, as a device to keep the sand from just being completely washed off these cliffs. But yeah, this is it. We just drove down a little street. I'll show you. We were doing the loop around and we found this little street, so we drove down. Grant and I just had a lunch of broccoli salad. And if I, again, were any less dedicated to being self-disclosing and authentic, I wouldn't show you this part. Grant is eating, or just has eaten, one bite left, Basque cheesecake that was topped with blackberries, blueberries, and a chocolate coffee sauce. Indescribable. Can't describe how good it was. This is a mango what?
Key lime
mango cheesecake that Grant specifically chose this because he really likes tropical flavors.
Key lime
especially. Now this, I don't know what they call this. This is a chocolate cake to end all chocolate cakes. I'm not kidding. This thing has got, this is a kind of chocolate, I was just telling Grant, this is a kind of chocolate that could really hurt a dog because it is chocolate upon chocolate upon chocolate, and it's real chocolate. And I just licked my fingers. So this is the second part of our lunch. We also had some salami and cheese in between the broccoli and this. So anyhow, we're sitting here at Dinosaur Park down at the end of the road. Grant took some lovely pictures, which I am going to insert here. And just kind of sitting, watching. I'm going to turn this around. I've got chocolate everywhere. Anyhow, we picked this up at the Italian deli / grocery store next to my brother's surf shop in Shell Beach. And it's a tradition whenever we go to Shell Beach, we always pick up lunch, sandwiches, something there. Anyway, we had a nice little talk with him. He does all kinds of stuff, including surf tourism. He has a place in Nicaragua that he built, and it's not on the beach, but it's like walking distance to the beach. And he takes people there throughout the year for surf camp. So they're getting ready to go do that in November. And he said he's also been working with a special needs surf camp here doing instruction. So yeah, I think that's the thing he really loves, is working with people, showing them the sport and all of that. So anyhow, after we're done, well, I was going to say enjoying the dessert, but it should be illegal. I mean, we're sort of breaking the law eating this incredible, unbelievably rich and wonderful dessert. It's really good. Anyhow, as soon as we're done with that, we're going to go back up the coast. I don't know where we're going to stop, but I think we're going to try to find a deserted spit of land where we can pull over and walk down to the beach and just kind of hang out on the sand with the sand fleas and the bull kelp and whatever else happens to be lying around. Anyway, yeah, so that's where we are today. And what day is it today? It's Thursday?
Today is Thursday.
Today is Thursday, and we've decided to stay another night, so we're going home tomorrow. The water is gorgeous today. So very, very beautiful. Don't fall off the side of the cliff, Grant. He would too. He'd just wander right off the side of a cliff. I love my Grant, but honestly. And that is an access point. It was climb underneath that. Whoops. Climb underneath that. Yeah. And there he goes. Don't take a header off the cliff, Grant. I know it kind of looks sort of stark and boring, but I absolutely love it. Well, those of you who saw my essay video about doing the liquor store crawl with my dad will remember me talking about this Italian candy that we used to get around Christmas every year when we were growing up. And they happened to have a big old box of it at DePaulo's when we picked up lunch. So I thought I would give this a little try. And there it is. In all its sticky, tooth-destroying glory with the almonds in it. My dentist would shit little kittens if she knew I was going to just take a bite of this here in a minute, but I wanted to show you guys. Alrighty, we're taking a look at the elephant seals, and there are some on this beach. We've been here many times. Sometimes there's a ton of them, sometimes there's hardly any. So let's get you a closer view. Look at that. Kind of looks like me rolling out of bed. That looks like a dead one. Of course, they're not dead.
So those guys are moving out into the water. That's sort of cool watching them in the water.
Well, hey there, Crow. I mean, really, that is just a picture of contentment. Snuggled into the warm sand. You move a little bit, then plop down with the big old hands. Just go plop. Got a couple males over there. Maybe males. They might be male and a female. Or two females. Hell, I don't know. Whatever they are, they're playing and or fighting. Or possibly play fighting. Don't know. Okay, I'm going to do a little 360. This is San Simeon Beach. And San Simeon Beach is down a little access road that is lined with gorgeous old California mission style private houses, as well as a few places to eat and stuff like that. I'll try to get video on my way back. I didn't know this was here. Some kind of a pier you can walk on up there. Dang, all this stuff I've never seen in my very own backyard. Now this is what I was looking for, crab shell. I was looking for some water that we could get to without taking our lives in our hands. Sorts of little shells and shell fragments, little crabs right there. And then this is also a little crab.
Discs of seaweed.
Yeah.
They're all pretty uniform discs.
Yeah.
All of them. Donuts.
Yeah. Yeah, those are bull kelp donuts. And what do we have here? We have mussel shells right here and here. And a bull kelp disc. Grant and I are trying to figure out why they're all uniformly sized. This is a cool little snail shell. And there's a mussel shell.
The seagull already had lunch.
Yeah, all right. These little crab shells are cute. The little crab bodies. You know, I could walk along a beach like this with my head down for hours and get lost. Such a goofball. He wants me to get a video of him going in style and out of style. Go ahead, go in style. He's going in style.
Out of style.
Now he's going out of style. Okay. Well, we're going to say goodbye to the San Simeon beach. There's a cute little family over there working on a driftwood shelter, I guess. So cute. Okay, so Grant's over there talking like he always does. Never meets a stranger. And with absolutely no discernment at all. He just talks to anybody who looks halfway
Have a great
human.
day.
And we're next to this thing, this Anacapa School. I think I'm going to look that up and see what Anacapa School is. Just found out what Anacapa School is. It is a middle school, private, in Santa Barbara, and it probably costs somewhere around, I don't know, somewhere around 20 grand a year to send your kid there.
I would bet.
Yeah, based on what the internet had to tell me. So, yeah. Well, Grant, we're beachcombing with the rich folk, at least the rich folks' kids. Okay, so we just left the beach, and we are heading back into the town. I really wanted to get some video of the gorgeous early California style buildings, and unfortunately we're going into the sun. God dang it.
Well, we just turn around and go back the other way. We get to the other end of town and drive back through this way and get on the highway the other way.
Of course, Grant is so smart. Okay, so here we go. Now we can see, or not. Oh, look at a horse. Hello there, horses. Yeah, all right. So you're gonna see some interesting stuff. There's a barn up there that has 1878 on it. Not knowing what that means. Got some kind of places to live, or no, this is a restaurant, backside of a restaurant. Grant tells me that he thinks this is a mission. I don't think so. If that were a mission, it would say Mission San Simeon or whatever. I don't think it's a mission at all. Sure looks like a mission. Okay, look at this gorgeous, gorgeous house here. These are all private residences through here. And they have that, they were built in the 1920s kind of look to them. That little church over there, who knows how old that is, looks like from the 1880s maybe. And here's another beautiful home. Put your thing back so I can get this beautiful house there. Behind these walls are a little bit hard to see. I really like this one though, the one we're passing right now. I think that is so, that calls to my DNA. I just really, really love that. So beautiful. I just love early California architecture. And we're going across some sort of a little
beach.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's right. And there's the beach over there. So anyhow, we're now ready to climb back up here and get back on the highway and head back to our little hidey hole of a funky motel. Well, Grant and I know how to lay waste to a motel room. Actually, we're awfully clean guests. We don't leave a bunch of junk behind. Anyhow, this is the little room that we had. Nice, comfortable. The bed was not as plush as I would like, but that's all right. Didn't turn on the TV once because we're just not TV people. But this was the view out our little patio door over there to the pool, which you can't see really well. Yeah, and now we're going to head on over in that direction. They have a restaurant attached to this place, so I think we're going to have breakfast there. Do a voiceover. Well, my peeps, we're getting ready to say goodbye to the big Pacific Ocean at the end of our really lovely stay. Um, I'm taking this from a vista point up the hill. We're heading towards Paso Robles. Once we get there, instead of going directly home, we're going to head up the 101 to Mission San Miguel. So that's our thing. But boy, I tell you, this is just beautiful. Let's get a little closer. Okie dokie.